All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is probably 6:30 in the morning right now. Had to bring out the lights. Water's frozen again. Not as bad because I took all the ice out. Water temperature is 31, which is better than 29 in my book. Just gonna break all this little bit of sheet ice and push it all to the front. You just gotta get in, like, full go. There's no trying to ease yourself in. It's all mental. All mental. See, now I'm chilling. I know it's like panicky, but like at this point, it gets super mental because
now you gotta stay.
Well, yeah, and your body is like telling you get the fuck out.
Yeah.
But like, this is your body doing what you want as far as to reap the benefits from this. So if you're wondering who I'm talking to, I got Earl here. He's the first trooper to come do this with me. I actually got to leave for the airport in like 20 minutes. So he's holding it down. We're gonna go under for the first time today. So the thing that helps me the most is feeling I want to take the longest breath I can. Like really like until I can't, because when you're shortening your breath, your lungs are just gonna fight you. You have to pretty much fight your lungs to feel like you want to take full breaths. Just know that the more you focus mentally, the more you're gonna calm down. If you don't try to focus, you're gonna go through that shock state. Like, cause I'm about to go through it again as soon as I go under. Just cause it's a new part of my body that's getting this exposure. I've also never went under, so. Wasn't as bad as I thought. I'm gonna dry off for a second. You can go in the. Just landed in Florida. We can't get to the house till 4, so I am going to a CVS to get some pistachios and a protein shake. We'll grab a bag of these. These are gonna be my best friends for the week. The goods have officially made the trip. Sticking to it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back in sunny Florida. Sticking to the script. Last meal of the day. It's 8:06. We're gonna have 6 pieces of turkey bacon, and we already had our half cup of bran flakes for our carbs and fiber. So that'll be a wrap on the day. We'll ice bath in the morning, followed by a little bit of cardio, and then we're gonna go walk around Disney all day. Let's just do 5 pieces.
That's what he used to call Michael Jackson. And Michael Jackson used to call Chris Tucker that. Now you know why Chris Tucker does a lot. They had a good friendship, I guess.
Since we're not having our big shake, we're gonna finish our day with a little Monster Milk. 40 grams. We're chilling. Alright, so here's our cold plunge for the next 4 days. It's very tiny. I had to practice with a hot bath to see how I'm gonna get in here and fit in here and make it make sense. I have to kind of butterfly my knees, so don't judge me. But like I said, we're still getting it done. We're gonna put 40 pounds of ice in here and some cold water and let it sit so it gets really cold. And I actually bought a thermometer to make sure we can see the temperature as well. I don't expect it to get anywhere near as cold as it does at home, which is unfortunate because I'd like to keep maintaining that and getting used to it, but cold water is going to be cold water for the next 4 days, so we'll see it in the tub. I'm going to put the first bag in kind of while there's a little bit of water just so it gets as cold as possible. And then I have another 20-pound bag that I'll probably put in at the top of it. I'll wait for there to be a little bit more water before I do that. It's quite a bit of ice though. We got a little bit of water in there. We're gonna put our first bag of ice in there. Water that's coming out, it's really not even that cold. So a lot of the ice is already melting, so I'm gonna really wait till I put the second bag in, and then we're gonna have to try to commit, I think, because that might be the coldest it's gonna get. The pool actually might be colder than this. It's actually not even that nice in Orlando right now. It's 57 degrees. I know if it was 57 degrees at home, you know, you would say it's nice out, but for Orlando standards, you know, you think like sunburn and the beach, and it's just not that kind of party. It's actually pretty chilly. In goes bag number 2. All right, in goes bag number 2, and then we're getting in. This cup idea was for my microphone. So my thermometer is not working. It's stuck at 60 degrees, 61 degrees where it was when we bought it from Walmart. So we're gonna have to get another one of those. So it's obviously not gonna be as cold as it is at home. But we're gonna give it a go. Oh, it's cold still. Very cold. Extremely cold. It's still cold, but not as cold. It's gonna drain a little bit, but it's still cold. Hopefully it feels like this in the summer. I can get used to this. But a lot of people said, why don't you just take a break and enjoy Florida? Gotta stick to the script. Do what I gotta do. I'm losing a lot of water. My knees are gonna poke out of here in a minute, but I'm gonna stay in here a little bit longer than I usually would. I almost want to try to figure out a way to make it harder for myself. I think I'm just gonna go under now. So, that's all I can do, really. Unless I like this. There we go. Much better. We're gonna chill in here for a little bit. And go do some fasted cardio. Probably just gonna do some HIIT training, high intensity interval training, some sprints. I have like a block here. I might walk, sprint, probably for like 15 minutes. Then we have to go walk Disney, so this is definitely like a breath of fresh air as far as being as cold as the one at home, but I don't want to get used to this and then be back at square one with the one back at home. But it's still getting the job done. I'm still cold, my body's still red, and I can feel it cold. You can just hear the water draining. I'm gonna take that off and see if I can get higher tomorrow. I mean, all the water's draining here. Like if I cut my hands in here, they'll go numb. It's cold enough in that aspect. If I had to guess temperature wise, I'd say like 40 something for sure. We'll figure that out tomorrow. But I would stay in here longer, but the water's on its way out because I'm on top of the overflow here, so that's it for day one, I guess. I feel like I want to go under again though. Oh, there's gotta be a better way to do this. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we just got out of our cold tub probably about 15 minutes ago. We just took our carnitine about 10 minutes ago, and we are going to do a couple of sprints, some high intensity interval training. I'm just going to run, walk, for probably about like 15 minutes. Got a busy day, but still got to get to work in. Pretty fast for a fat guy, huh? You know, I actually bought a heart rate watch. It was pretty cheap. It also sucks, so that explains why it's cheap. That's why I don't really have it on. But I'd like to monitor my heart rate. I might buy a Fitbit or something just to make it more accurate. And just so I can target my heart rate where I want to. The goal is to be like 135 heart rate wise. Obviously I'm spiking my heart rate right now and cooling it down, but that's the goal of high intensity interval training. But I just knew the watch was kind of bullshit because my steps, you know, you ever look at it and just walk around and you're wondering why the steps ain't registering? My legs aren't warmed up yet, but we'll really start running here in a second. It's not like Florida nice right now like you would think it is. It's like 58 degrees right now. Like I would wear what I'm wearing outside right now as far as a hoodie. Like there's people at the playground right now, long sleeves and sweatpants. It's the first time I've ran, probably 8 years. I mean, besides playing a couple games of pickup basketball. But that's the only thing I can tell on my knees and my bones. Don't listen to me well. That we're good. I'm running at about 60% here because by the time I get going, my top speed would be right here. I gotta stop there or else I'm on somebody's lawn. You know, it's one of those things where you don't have a gym, you don't got a treadmill. I'm not a runner. I'll never run. I'm just doing sprints, obviously, but just take advantage of your surroundings. Stop trying to use that as an excuse of why you can't get shit done. I walked up and down my stairs at my house, got the job done, came outside and used about an eighth of a block to get my cardio in. I'm about to also go walk around Disney too, but you know, don't fall victim to telling yourself you can't do shit. Be creative. And once you kind of push through it, you'll feel better, especially when you got to be creative in the sense, you know, even if it's just jumping jacks or something, just do it. You don't need all the fancy equipment and all that other shit. Just take advantage of your creativity and your mindset and discipline and just get that shit done. Let's go. Get outside and be somebody.
Doing our breakfast before Disney, and we also have to cook our meals for Disney. So we're doing our ground turkey and basmati rice. That'll be our Disney meal, and we're gonna cook breakfast. It's gonna be 5 pieces of turkey bacon, oatmeal, and probably just a protein shake, honestly. Come on. I don't know if this is working. Low sodium taco mix. one meal for Disney. I think we're gonna do another one just in case we're there a little later, just so I can make sure I'm prepared. The rest of our rice from yesterday. Bacon's almost done. Put our oatmeal in the microwave. Then we gotta take all our good stuff, and by good stuff I mean sweet rolls. Just kidding. All of our pills, BCAAs, creatine, and all the good stuff. Get us hydrated, ready for the day. I'm gonna put a lot of this in water bottles, so I have that, the secret potion, with me as well. So it's breakfast.
Gotta be real quiet, everybody's sleeping. It's so much colder than yesterday, and I love it. Now I don't feel like I'm cheating myself. I also taped the overflow so I can get a little bit more water in here, which is obviously working. I'm actually going golfing right now. I have to take John to the airport to drop his car off, and then we're going golfing, so that's the earliest we've cold plunged yet. I can do this all day. I'm getting so used to this. My body needs this after walking around Disney all day. Actually have gout really bad right now, which I think is from drinking the muscle milks. So gotta get that taken care of with some ibuprofen. Gonna cook a couple meals to take on me with golf. I'm not gonna film it because I can't talk in the kitchen. It's too loud with everybody sleeping.
Just know I'm on it. Pause.
Day 10. Gonna drink our L-carnitine because we're gonna do a fasted workout. The first one of this trip. Kind of been on the struggle bus these last couple days. Had a very bad gout flare up. Still dealing with it. Unfortunately, have to take an obnoxious amount of ibuprofen the last 2 days just to be able to walk. But we're getting through it. You know, just when I was kind of feeling down, Kyrie texted me. And he texted me, he said delayed but not denied. Which he's explaining, especially the cold plunge situation and the workout situation. Obviously, it's not the best thing I could possibly have, but I'm still getting it done. But I'm not going to be denied. And I love that. So we're going to get in our cold plunge. We're going to go across the street to this little workout thing they have at the playground. It's more of a calisthenics thing, but again, I'm going to show you how to use those type of things in the situation where you're fat and can't do pull-ups and dips. So we'll see you in the water. It's cold. Just took our L-carnitine. About to go do a fasted workout across the street at the playground. There's like a calisthenics little setup for working out. I can't do pull-ups and dips this heavy, so I'm gonna show you how to be creative with what you got. You know, try to fight the excuse as to why we can't do something. Just trying to check all those boxes. Feeling like shit, to be honest. I've had gout for the last 2 days. Had to take an obnoxious amount of ibuprofen to be able to just walk. But we're getting through it. The only thing I care about is getting through this workout. If I can't walk the rest of this trip, I'm cool with it. Just been so busy, haven't really been able to exercise. Today's actually the first day I've been able to sleep in since 2 Saturdays ago. Even though it's 9 o'clock. But, you know, all the excuses piling up against me. And then I got a text from Kyrie saying delayed, not denied. You know, after seeing what I got to do to still do my daily cold plunge. And obviously, you know, having to just create workouts and not have a gym, whatever. You know, just showing, kind of keeping me mentally on the same track, knowing that I have a few trials and tribulations to hold me back from my goals, but I'm not stopping at anything. So, shout out to Kyrie. The overflow is taking some of my water here, but we're chilling. As far as the workout goes, it's probably going to be like a full body thing. See how creative I can get. One more day of this here, and then back to the Arctic tundra, which I'm excited for.
because this is still cold. It's definitely still doing its part, but not as cold. I want my body to feel numb. If I sat in here forever, it'll be numb, but back home, it's instant. Losing all this fucking water. I feel like I need to go under before I can't. All right, so here's our setup for today. I have a resistance band as well, so we're gonna see how creative we can get with it. All right, we're gonna do 8 warm-ups, single leg, one-handed rows, and then we're gonna do all supersets today. Probably work out for like 30 minutes. It's gonna be 3 sets of 20 step-ups, supersetted with tricep pull-downs with this resistance band, and then we have supersetted push-ups with bicep curls with the resistance bands, as well as Bulgarian split squats and lat pull-downs. This is so hard to balance. Holy shit. It's a lot higher than I'd like to. I'm more of an acute angle. I like 90.
just to take a little bit of tension off my hip flexors, which are super tight. But like I said, do what you gotta do. Come on, Kroom. Come on. One more side of this. Shout out to you, brother. We working. Five more, Kroom. Oh. Come on. That's me. Next we got push-ups, which I'm not good at all. So I'm gonna do them here, and I'm gonna do bicep curls with this band. I might think of something else instead of the Bulgarian split squats, guys. My legs are smoked. I wouldn't be able to do one. My legs are more pumped right now than my whole last leg workout. And that's just because of the volume of doing 20 reps on a set. But it got me. Here's my version of the lat pull down. Resistance band on the monkey bars, and I'm gonna sit here and just arch my back, keep my shoulders decompressed, and get busy. It's things like having a good mind and muscle connection to be able to do these unorthodox exercises and workouts, being creative, but it just gives me another edge to not have excuses. You know, I don't give a shit if you're just doing push-ups or you're curling rocks. I grew up and we used to put water in milk jugs and curl them. Just do what you gotta do with what you have. Be creative and just be motivated and stay dialed. Day 10 in the books. Haven't really been filming much eating because I'm literally eating the same thing every day as I would be at home. So if that ever changes is when you'll see me cook again. But I feel great. I'm gonna go take a dip in the bath in the jacuzzi. And then we'll see you tomorrow. Last cold bath in the small tub in Florida tomorrow. We'll see you then.
At least this. Overall, the trip has been not as good as I planned as far as my goals. I've been battling gout for the last 3 days. The amount of ibuprofen I've had to take is absolutely insane and disgusting. I can barely walk. I want to work out right now after this, but I have like a 30-minute window before we have to leave, and this ibuprofen has not kicked in yet either. So my left foot is completely compromised, which is annoying. But today's Monday. Should be weighing in today, but I don't want to weigh in on any scale but mine, so Tuesday is going to be the new Monday just for this week. Really excited to see where I'm at. Kind of hoping I'm in like the 5-pound range and not like the 10-pound range, which could be a possibility as well. I just want to make sure I'm losing weight a little slower, just so I know it's the right weight. Nutrition's been absolutely on point, not any mistakes at all. If anything, this trip was probably better nutritionally because I cut down on a lot of sodium and a few carbohydrates, especially because I wasn't training as much. At least none of the videos will be as long as the first one. I can't wait to be back home in the real cold. I'm gonna stay in here pretty long today. It's crazy how fast the ice melts. This is 40 pounds. Getting some colder water down here in Florida. All right, let's get under and go take some more ibuprofen. I don't plug my nose because I'm a girl or a sissy. It's just, I'm pretty much upside down so the water goes up my nose. Learned that the first day.
Run it.